and inactions and how they affect you. My name is Precious Inye, and that's my name. I'm your host for the show. Today is Thursday, and we have Barrister Darlington in the house. Barrister Darlington, good evening and welcome.
Pretty mama.
Sir?
You are too excited.
I am overexcited. Barrister Darlington, I said, let me gossip to you. You know, I used to tell you things that used to happen. Barrister Darlington, why you and I were away since morning? One man that is a spokesperson to the president, his name is Daniel Bwala. And some other people now posted a picture of Peter Obi that he was in a business class. I said, hey, you say you don't used to enter business class, oh, hey, you were deceiving us. Election is over now. You've gone back to your factory setting. You are now entering business class. They were not laughing at him. As they were not laughing now, some people now commented on that. Say, he did not say he will not enter business class in whether Nigeria, but his international flights he will not enter business class. And then some other people now say no. It is a particular bank that he's one of their directors that be one of their is that bank that paid for the seats and that he now entered. And I say, hey, this is that they're talking now. Come and tell Barrister Darlington, no, Barrister Darlington. It's not me that said it, though. It's not what people were saying. I just say, let me just make it enter your ear. Shay, you know you give me your ear sometimes. So you borrow me to hear on your behalf.
Do you want me to give you all myself?
No, don't give me. Don't give me. Yeah, alone is enough. Barrister Darlington.
These people don't get job.
What's happen? Who do not get job?
I mean, Bala and his people. To be monitoring P2B and his movement. So to enter plane now, that has become an issue. How about his Oga? His Oga that promised us 7 and 8 when he was campaigning, and he didn't do any of them.
Barrister Darlington.
They don't want to talk about that.
Because under that post too, Barrister Darlington, under that post, people now said, don't worry now, should be somebody promised you agbado and ekpa. Or you'll be chopping your ekpa now. Somebody else now said, hey, I think they promised you that they will widen tax nets. And they have widened it. Why are you now complaining? Barrister Darlington, they said a lot too. But let me just stop here because it's not good to talk too much.
He said that they should allow the poor to breed. Now, under their watch, the poor is being strangulated. You know, people, look, you say when you are pointing one finger at somebody, 4 is pointing at you. Bwala should not let us remember what they are doing. They won't like it if we open up on them. I'm not joking. All this P2B phobia that all of them are focusing on P2B when he ate, this restaurant he went to go and eat, you know, what is all this now? Please, should this thing make news to these people? He enter business class, he enter economy, he enter first class. Please, did the P2B do it with your own money? Did you do it with your own money? Let's assume.
So, Barrister Darlington, let me tell you another gossip. No. Barrister Darlington, another gossip. Some people were not saying again on social media that some people that they said though, it's alleged after talking they not say allegedly. That's what's really nice social media. When they finish talking, they not say allegedly. They can tell you now, this man, your head is not correct very well, allegedly. They will not put it like that. So those people now said, that allegedly, some oil marketers are saying that, hey, why did you reduce your depot price to 825 naira? They say these people are people that are importing oil. That they say you want to finish business for us because people will not be buying our oil again, crude fuel again. They will not be keen on only Dangote filling stations that sell Dangote fuel alone. They will not come to buy our own again because how can we make profit if we sell the price you're selling? Barrister Darlington. Some people now say that it looks like Dangote is deliberately crashing price because he's been telling them, I can produce what all of you can take.
Exactly.
Stop importing. They will not hear. He could come and crash the price. That you should come and be importing and make profits. Let us see.
Exactly.
Is it true?
Yes, now. He did it with the cement now. He did it with what's that one again? Sugar. All those essential commodities he was dealing with now. He did it with cement. When Beto wanted to rub shoulders with him, he did it with which is the other one? All these other product. What's that name again? The one he made so much money with.
Which one again?
That product he was said, is it not rice or something? That time he was importing now. If you want to rub shoulder with him, he just crash price. Your own remain at the port. Demurrage will not even allow you to.
And his business strategy.
Now, that time he was well, there was a time this man was the sole importer of all our essential commodities. And so at the point some people said this thing is too much now. Is it only you? They now went to import to rub shoulders with him. The man quietly crashed price. And they couldn't sell their own. So it has been his business strategy. You know he has a lot of money, a lot of cash. A lot of cash, yes. You can spend 20 naira to do Sarah, but to gain 100 naira. Is that not a good business? You crash price, but you are going to make it three times over. Yes, now.
All right, Barrister Darlington, let me run Nigerians through the hot topics that we have this evening very quickly. Lagos, Nigeria. On the hot topic this evening, I can't force lawmakers to attend Obasa defense session with 4 members. Shebi, I be speaker. I want come home play session. On I say on I no one attend. The first person go short Shabi Mosque. I'm not go first on that now. Meanwhile, in other news, Barrister Darlington, Lagos lawmakers reject Obasa, say we don't wash our hands off like Pontius Pilate. Come up for why indeed. When they do again, they insist that Meranda remains the speaker. That is 36 out of the 40.
Just like River State.
Okay. All right. We'll get to know what's playing out. And then running a business abroad is 30% cheaper than in Nigeria. Now, who talked this one? Aliko Dangote. Okay, let's move on. Afenifere demands security upgrade for NAFDAC, EFCC, NDLEA heads amid threats. Okay, and then we'll move on. Imo assembly for your village, Barrister Darlington, to summon security agencies on protection of farmlands amid herdsmen invasion. They say herdsmen, they worry on people there for farm.
Let him farm vigilante and some.
Okay, let's move on. Resolution coming. Ipman gives update on planned nationwide shutdown. Over 100 billion naira bridging claim. You remember that money now? That's it. Very well. Anambra lawmaker, please take responsibility for escape of murder suspect. Remember the 2 suspects when they say run away from police custody. When they say it's okay. When I catch us, it's okay. We agree in our fault.
And that's the end of it.
They go find, they'll fish them out. We'll fish them. Okay. Meranda remains speaker, majority lawmakers, and has said so, and all that. Then, Barrister Darlington, Natasha Akpoti demands live broadcast of Senate probe for transparency. Exactly. Say you don't do. So that we go know who they write. What would they even hide? After all, nobody the people who can't represent. So why would they hide the plenary session? Why you make we do a live session? So that people go know people where they represent them. The bills where they push. The ones who reject them. And the ones who accept them. Make everybody conscience clear. Court adjourns bail application for detained Ohanese Youth Council president. That's also in the news. And the Speaker of the House of Representatives, says that 60% of African women lack basic literacy skills. This should be embarrassing. If more than half of our female population, lacks basic literacy, that's very worrisome. Okay. Other stories. Now, these are the hot stories. But the Barrister Darlington, we can't do without starting with the Lagos State brouhaha. The outset Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, has defended his decision to preside over a plenary session with only 4 lawmakers in attendance, insisting that he cannot force members to participate. Obasa, speaking on TVC while addressing concerns over the session's legitimacy, said, I can't force them. I can't force people to attend plenary. How many of them were present? If they say 4, the most important thing is that we held the session. Session hold, there be no hold. Yes. Who pass bill, there be will not go pass bill. President Darlington. But then, moving on still on this issue. Now, 36 out of the 40 members of the Lagos State House of Assembly have rejected the deposed Speaker Mudashiru Obasa and affirm their commitment and resolve to support Speaker Mojisola Meranda, insisting that she is the Speaker of the Assembly. The Chairman House Committee on Information Security and Strategy, Stephen Ogundikpe, said that the lawmakers remained committed to ensuring that Obasa's removal stands. Ogundikpe also called on all Progressive Congress leadership in Lagos to intervene in the leadership crisis. He said, we were approached by our leaders that we should remain calm and take things easy. But we are surprised to see what is happening right now. But then let's also go. I don't know if you are aware that earlier today, Barrister Darlington, that we heard that the security details of Speaker Mojisola Meranda were withdrawn, and that of Obasa reinstated. People are now saying, what is really going on here? Would you mind to chiming on this, sir?
Precious. Sir? Seriously, I'm very angry.
Hey, why?
You see, anyway, I don't blame whoever is behind all this thing. You see what I told you, that power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Is it not power play? Somebody is behind Obasa. The bird that is dancing on the road, go and check. The drummer is very close to the bush there. Somebody is behind Obasa, and now the man is talking big. Did he not go to court on his removal? So what happened to court case now that he went to? Can you just imagine anarchy and chaos? Obasa went to court. Why can't he finish the court process that he surrendered himself to? Why can't he finish the court process? Then if the court to reset him, it's a different ball game than for him to... Oh my God. In fact, this is unthinkable.
But I have some soundtrack to play. I don't know if I should play them. There are a lot of soundtrack on what
this is unthinkable. Today. So, you know, each time I say, thank God, I am being vindicated. I have always told you that I don't like Lagos politics. I have told you from the beginning. I have been saying it here. Even in other radio stations where I used to criticize, they say, hey, if you don't like, go to your state. Lagos is working. Shebi Lagos is working now. Shebi Lagos is working now. Pressure. Just imagine. What is wrong if they remove Obasa based on what he has done? Look at it. He went to court. All of a sudden, somebody now said, oh, I go back. I gave him security details. Look at it. Like River State, like Lagos State now. Shebi, they were laughing at Fubara and the lawmakers in River. Is it not worse than what is going on now? In the case of Obasa, that is by fiat. Go and sit down there. Go and sit down with police escort, everything. He has come back. So the lawmakers are not independent now. They cannot take decision concerning one of their own. They can no longer take decision concerning one of their own. Precious. Sir? It is a very big shame. Ew. Look at Center of Excellence, what is going on there. Center of Excellence. You can see it now. All those things that they were covering over the years in Lagos State is beginning to open up. When I told them here that, no, it is wrong for you to give absolute power to one man. Look at it. Mention any other state in Nigeria where the lawmakers in that state have taken a decision and they now carry the matter to Abuja for somebody to validate it. Mention any other state except in Lagos State. Is Lagos State the private company of one man? No, tell me. Mention any other state where they have taken decision in any state assembly and now they say because of this and that come to Abuja, write letter of apology, this and that, no, I don't like the way you remove the man, go back to your seat. Mention except Lagos State. So Lagos State belongs to one man. That's it. Pressure that I just told you now that Lagos State belongs to one man. You can see it.
Oh, but Darlington, I don't understand what you're saying.
I said Lagos State is somebody's property.
Who are you? Who
the same way APC has become somebody's property. Precious, we are heading for trouble. This thing will boomerang in Nigeria. Let somebody watch it. Tomorrow night they will say we did not say it. What kind of rubbish is all this, for God's sake? No, tell me, what is wrong in removing Obasa from that seat? Is it the owner? Is it the owner? They took a decision, yes, based on facts before them. You said they did not remove it properly and you are going to court. Finish the court process now. If the court is said to you, come back. That is due process, that rule of law. That due process, that rule of law. How long will this nonsense continue in Lagos State, for God's sake, Precious? How long will this thing continue? We should have discussed this in Precious TV. I'm not joking. There are things to do. There are things we were supposed to tell these people. Because they are messing up everything for us here. We are just living in infamy in Lagos State. In infamy. Every time Lagos Center of Excellence. Center of Excellence for what? What is excellence in what is going on now? Pressure. What is excellence in what is going on in Lagos State now? Somebody should come and defend it. Is it democracy? Precious, is it democracy? Please answer me.
I don't have answers, sir.
No, is it democracy? Because he fought for democracy. He did this. So this is how to build Lagos, Abi. Pressure, this is how to build Lagos.
But Barrister Darlington.
This is how to build Lagos. Where the legislature is no longer independent. Everything, you must be involved, you must be in charge, you must decide, you must say it. Are you serious? And somebody telling me that this is democracy. Why are people not angry with what is going on, for God's sake? Precious.
Sir?
Are you waiting until this thing become another thing? No, what else are you talking about democracy when this type of nonsense is going on here? Eh?
Okay, so Barrister Darlington, the speaker himself was asked a couple of questions during, before at the complex, playing the complex. Let's take a listen to him and hear the way he
said he was not removed. You were not removed. Why did you go to court?
It go good. Make we hear from horses' mouths now.
Why did you go to court then?
So, but before we get straight to the speaker, a lot of his supporters had a lot to say, and they surrendered the.
Agberos followed him.
So, let's play some up sound. Let's give some up sound of those supporters.
There, look at.
Well, sir, on social media, we have information flowing that you barged into this premises.
Are you saying that I broke it or I broke the door to get access? Is that what you are saying?
I don't know,
so
sir.
So I go and confirm now. If you have had, then confirm from your source. He will do what?
Good.
Allege. Will do what?
Must prove.
Okay, sir, have you been reinstated? Are you back now?
I've told you repeatedly, I've never been removed. There's nothing like impeachment. So I don't know what you are saying. I've said this openly.
Sir.
That everybody, remove, what is it called? Impeachment or whatever, or removing is not democratic and constitutional. But in doing that, to achieve that, you must follow the.
Taking a lot of alcohol since morning.
Barrister Darlington, sir.
From their voices, those tout and Agberos. Look at what they are doing in a hollow chamber of the legislature. Look at what they are saying. With their voice, you should know that those guys, they have been drinking a lot of illicit alcohol. And that's what gave them the impetus to do what they are doing. In a Lagos State House of Assembly complex. Let somebody come and tell me that here is a center of excellence.
Barrister
Darlington, and let them explain to me what makes it excellence.
But Barrister Darlington, what has the president got to do with this? Let's take a listen to some other of his supporters and what they had to say. Sir?
You don't know what it had to do with it.
So let's take a listen.
Who is the commander-in-chief?
For him alone, it's not an easy thing. Nobody asks the 32 colleagues not to even impeach him. You can do that. Obasa have served a lot from the time of XDP. That's when Obasa have been serving the Lagos State. It belongs to Asiwaju movement. It belongs to all the parties. He has worked for the grassroots. Now we are here because of me. We are here purposely because of Obasa for the reinstatement. Yoruba do make one proverb that I'm speaking. I'm honorable representing Alimosho Igbedimu constituency 2. I'm a councillor. I'm aspiring as a councillor. So we are here to prove our support. We belong to Asiwaju mandate. We are TMM, the mandate movement of Alimosho local government. And we represent Asiwaju Bola Ahmed. He's our leader. He's an amiable leader. He has worked. And he told them that he will receive this man back. We appreciate all our leaders that came from the southwest. Baba Konde and Ashoba. To them, we appreciate them. Just for them to allow this guy to come back and finish. Let him come back, return his office back, then resign later. So that's why you can see more people. We are many people who are still coming. More people who are coming. It's an impromptu arrangement. So we are all here for the reinstatement of Asiwaju Omo Arole Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president that will expire in 2031. Obasa is coming back as the sitting and as the speaker of Nigeria, the Federation as a whole. We want him back to come back as the 11th member of the Lagos State House of Assembly. Obasa must come back. My name is Honorable Samuel Olamilekon Adebamowo, the incoming councillor. What be Egbedimu? I belong to it. So respect. We love everyone. Thank you.
All right, so Barrister Darlington, the matters plenty well, and it's Okay, so let's take a listen to what Obasa himself had to say to the pressmen today. Take a listen.
Well, sir, on social media, we have it information flowing that you...
Okay, so some press people were asking him questions and he was responding.
I broke it or I broke the door to get access. Is that what you are saying?
I don't know,
so
sir.
So I go and confirm now. If you have had, then confirm from your source. He will do what?
Good.
Allege. Will do what?
Must prove.
Okay, sir, have you been reinstated? Are you back now?
I've told you repeatedly, I've never been removed. There's nothing like impeachment. So I don't know what to say. I've said this openly.
Sir.
That everybody, remove, what is it called? Impeachment or whatever, or removing is not democratic and constitutional. But in doing that, to achieve that, you must follow the due process. Nobody is against. I'm not against being removed. If I do that, then I'm not democratic. But all we are saying, let us go through the normal process and achieve that. So if we do, fine. That's just, I'm not against anybody. I don't have anything against anybody. All my colleagues, they've always been my brother. They have always been loyal. They've been dedicated. A strong commitment to serve the people of Lagos. And we'll continue to do that together. For me, I have no reservation, nothing against anybody, and no intention of victimization. So
okay, sir. Okay, there is a case in court.
What is the case about? What is the case about?
About who the current...
No, I don't have anything like that.
Okay, sir, are you not disturbed that currently members of the party, they are now being pitched against one another over this crisis?
No, our party is one. We are all brothers and sisters.
But we just had honorable members who said that...
Party.
Who said that they have a new leader now.
Everybody is entitled to his or her. Thank you.
So what's next?
Obasa is the speaker.
Okay, all right. So, Barrister Darlington, a lot still also happened. Inside the matter again, some of the members of the Lagos State House of Assembly also spoke to journalists, and they had this to say, considering in response to what happened today or played out today at the complex.
Thank and appreciate the press for doing your duty, despite all the intimidation, for being here to still see us. This is Lagos, and this is Lagos State House of Assembly. We are approached by our leaders that we should remain calm and take things easy until they approach. But we are shocked to see what is happening today. And we are still expecting them to come and tell us we went wrong or what really went wrong. We won't take laws into our hands, just like I told the staffs that they should not take laws into their hands. But we all belong to different constituencies, and we have our mandates. And whatever has to happen, the leadership should speak with us, and not this charade that we are seeing. We are not happy, and we are already demystified. We are shocked to see what is happening, despite the fact that this is Lagos. This is the center of excellence. This is where everything starts and it stops. We've been law-abiding. We've not gone out of our way. We've not done anything against the state or against anybody. But we also want to be respected, to be given our dignity, to be shown that we were elected. So I'm appealing to the leadership of our party that we cannot continue this way. We are all here, you can see us. These are honorable members, few of us that are not here are here. So anything that happens, they've taken us to court. And it is for us to let the process follow its due course. But what we are seeing today is a charade. It's uncalled for. It's an embarrassment. Because for me to even enter the gate, I was stopped. I told my security operatives that I cannot enter the House of Assembly. It's an embarrassment. And this must stop. We've said it clearly. We are not against the leadership's decision. But they should call us and tell us to our face, and not us hearing rumors. We are not against the leadership decision. It is the leadership. They took us here. They are our leaders, and we still stand. They nominated us, and we still stand with their decisions. But not to do it this way. We are embarrassed. So thank you, gentlemen and We hereby reject Obasa.
We reject Obasa. We reject Obasa. We reject him.
Thank you very much. We reject him.
We reject him. Thank you. Thank you.
Barrister Darlington, you heard it, but that is the chairman committee for information strategy in the Lagos State House of Assembly. Now, while speaking, he also did say something that they are not against the position of the leadership of the party in this issue. However, they should carry them along. That he told them earlier to be calm, that they brought them here. But what does that mean? And that they are their leaders and they put them here, so they nominated them. Is it that their position is a selected position, or is it no longer an elected position? I just thought so, to ask through. But I'd like you to respond to all that is happening, Barrister Darlington.
Precious.
Sir?
Precious.
Sir?
Look, whenever somebody wants to give you a gift, check very well the type of gift you are receiving. You know, when they were appointing people instead of electing people, the people that were appointing in an elective position, they were happy and jubilating. They never knew that when the chiefs are down, that their position will be rubbish by the person that appointed them. Why is Wike messing up in Rivers House of Assembly? Is it not because he told us, he claimed that the form all of them used to, he bought it for them? Is that not why he was able to tell 27 lawmakers to follow his way, which has backfired now? Didn't the same thing happen here in Lagos? Ordinary local government election and all that, they were all appointed, not elected. Because the one of Amodofi, he did not even contest. He was at home when they were doing the election. After the election, his name emerged. They removed the person that won and put his own name there. Precious.
Huh?
Is that democracy? Precious, is that democracy? Lagos State, is that democracy? Look at that. Then tomorrow you come and tell me you fought for democracy. So this is what you did, Abi, for your own selfish interests. Are you serious? Precious. This thing is getting out of hand, seriously. So this is how Nigeria want to build their own democracy. From federal to state, is all about what? My own interest, my own selfish interest. Appointing people instead of electing people. This is what you call democracy. Nigerians, over to you. Let somebody come and tell me here tomorrow that somebody fought for he did this. So this is what people have been doing in Lagos State, Abi. Abi? What did they say in Yoruba? Ashiri Otitu. We have seen you people now. We now know what you are doing. We have seen it all, though. We have seen it. Nobody can come and deceive me again. Already I knew, and I've been saying it here repeatedly. Charles Ideho, my friend. Oh, yeah. Don't go down mature. Look at it, Lagos State. So the state assembly is no longer independent pressure. That is even my concern here.
All right.
The democracy, is it not all about majority? 36 against 4. Please, the majority is overwhelming now.
All right, so Barrister Darlington, let's go to other issues very quickly because of
it's
time.
Overwhelming.
So Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, has said that it is 30% more expensive to do business in Nigeria than, every other part of the world. Why should this continue, Barrister Darlington?
I mean, is it not obvious? Look at the cost of electricity, power.
Oh, by the way, they say people that are in band B and C now that they'll soon review their rates. So in case you think your tariff is not high because you're in band B and C, or maybe you're in band A and you're crying and say you want to go to B or C, don't worry, they are coming to review the rates for band B and
look
C.
at what they said. Have I not said it here? I said, come, you are in band A and you are paying 209 naira per unit, Abi. Then the people in band B, they are paying 63 naira. And the daily supply for band
between band A and B,
it's just the difference is 2 hours. Those in band B, they supply them 17 hours. I mean 17 to 18 hours. Then those in band A, 20 hours. So what's the difference? Look at the gap. So that's what they want to, because we have been saying it, that it is injustice on those in band A. Look at the gap. Look at the gap. So wide. That's what they have now come to. After they have made up, the man was even that they are now making more revenue from 1 something trillion, 1.2 trillion when this ban something did not come, to now that it has come and they are now making 1.7 trillion. Precious.
Sir?
If they are rendering services, I won't bother. This thing that the man is jubilating, the revenue he's making, is it not extortion? Because you are not delivering the service. There is no way 5,000 megawatts of electricity can supply Nigerians' life. It's not possible. It's not possible. It can never happen. It's not true. I've said it here several times. So what are you jubilating? That you are extorting money from me and you are jubilating? Then what is the difference between what you are doing and what 419 are doing? Obtaining by tricks. You told us you are going to give us this and we are paying, and you have not given us the service you promised us. Give us the prepaid meter. Wahala. Is that not what you're supposed to do before you start calling this band A, band B, so that whatever you consume, you won't bother? Do you know what they did now again? Because they know, like I told you, the society prepares the crime and the criminal commits it. They have seen that people are bypassing meter because of this excessive extortion. You know what they now did? No. That if you bypass meter now, if you're a first offender, 100,000. The second offender, 200. Then the third offender, 300,000. You will pay for bypassing your meter. Why? At least, look, if things are properly done, like Dangote said, do they pay this much in electricity abroad? Precious, please tell me. Did they pay this much in electricity?
But even if they do, they have 2-4 hours of light.
It can never happen. I have made you've forgotten that we have siblings abroad, though. We have friends abroad, though. People who call here, they tell us what is obtainable. One of our people called from Indonesia. He said, with all the things he's using in his house, Indonesia, that if you calculate everything he's using, that is not up to 40,000 naira a month.
But Barrister Darlington, even if why would try to justify that? But even if they do pay more than us, what is their purchasing power?
I said even with the purchasing power, I said they calculated it. They said it can never be. How do you sell somebody living in one room to pay you 250,000 naira electricity bill in a month? No, how? Everything just in a lawless behavior. You don't wake up, you take decision. Everybody, oh yeah, do this, do this. Can't you see how they came about this band? I told you how they put me there. Where am I using the light? Where am I using the light? Precious, answer me. I just saw a text message on my phone. We discovered that you have been having light of late. For this reason, we have decided to put you in band A, just like that. No discussion, no nothing. Can you just imagine? Is that how things are done abroad, Precious? You can't do this to people abroad. They will block the street now. Precious, they block the street. You can't do this. But here, look at us, Mumu. Shebi, we don't agree. Precious, Shebi, we don't agree. Did you talk? We don't agree now. Why wouldn't they do more? We don't agree. Yes, patriotic citizen. Somebody is extorting money from you and he's smiling to the bank and he's being proud of it. And you are gnashing your teeth, you are grinding. In fact, they should not let people get angry in this country. This thing is getting out of the level of impunity and arrogance is so annoying. Is that how to build the country? There is no place you go and say, government is doing good in this area. Your human rights have been taken away. Your economic life taken away. Your joy, your peace is taken away. Nothing. Is it democracy that you said the military should go away? It's so bad. It's so bad. You now want to review it, Abi, after you have made a lot of money from people in Bad A that you refuse to give prepaid meter. They deliberately don't want to give you prepaid meter because they know that they can extort from you and you don't have any choice. If it were this network that you have MTN, Airtel or Glo, maybe when MTN is disappointed, you go to Glo or you go to Airtel. But you don't have any choice with NEPA. They are the only ones supplying. You don't have any choice. Precious.
Sir?
You can imagine, please, this thing, is it not annoying? Is it not annoying for a citizen to be suffering like this in his country? All this money they're starting from me, where is it going to? What are you doing with it? What are you doing with all this money? We are not seeing the impact every day. Promises, yet nothing is working. Do you know that as it is now, people are no longer complaining. The thing have gotten up to their mouth, they can no longer talk. People just sit down waiting for death to come. When you cannot go to hospital, you cannot feed properly, there is no work. Even light you don't see. What else is left of you?
But Darlington, do you know there is a good news? Remember that petroleum marketers had said they were going on strike. So now they've told the members, school temper, don't go again. Wait, we're negotiating with the Nigerian midstream, downstream petroleum regulatory.
So that
so
they
no
can
more
pay
strike again. So that suffer has passed us by.
You can see now. You can see in Nigeria, if you don't flex muscle, you won't get your right. So they cannot talk to them, because they know the importance of those people. But these other people that don't have any say, they don't have a union, nobody speaking for them, they are left on their own. That particular industry, that petroleum industry, is so. In fact, under Kokori, like I said the other day, you don't mess up with those people. They are the one who can shut down the country, because without fuel, nothing can work. You won't see any car on the road. Your factory will not work. You can't even power your house. So they are a very critical sector. That's why whenever they cough, the government will catch cold. How about this other sector that human beings are there? Who is listening to them? Who is talking? Who is even negotiating with them for their need? Nobody. Those ones, they can go to wherever. Is it only Canada that can go to hell? We are going to hell here.
Barrister Darlington, let's move to other conversations. In your state, Imo State, your governor and your people are taking steps, especially your House of Assembly, because the Imo State House of Assembly has now resolved to invite various security agencies in the state to provide adequate security for farmers and their farms against herdsmen invasions. I don't know whether now these security agencies go to fully each person will go farm, so that they no go attack them. Now, the House made the resolution following the adoption of a motion moved by the member representing Nkwere constituency, Chisom Ojuku, on the issue of the invasion of farmlands by criminal elements disguised as herders. They said it'd be criminal elements disguised as herders. Now, presenting the motion, the lawmakers explained that reports from farmers reveals that most farmlands in the state are no longer safe. So people say, "I've no great farm again." He observed that if this development is left unchecked, it would lead to food scarcity, which will negatively impact the economic and social well-being of Imo State. In fact, they don't resolve now. Say, made them call all the security agencies together, made them plan how they go fit the secure farmers to go to their farms. Laudable development, isn't it?
It is not.
Why?
It is not, Precious. You are now making the matter worse.
How now?
The security agencies that you put in Imo State and other Southeast states, they are not there to secure you. They are there to extort money. That's the first business they are doing there. If you now ask them to go to a farm, what happened to the original business they came to do? No, tell me. Who told you they will even follow anybody to farm? And who told you that farmers will be safe with them? No, tell me. If they have done the needful, will there be any need for anybody to go to the farm safe in the first place? Precious.
Sir?
If those security agencies have been doing what they came there to do, which is to secure the place, will anybody go to a farm to terrorize farmers? Look at that. Look at how people think. Look at how people think. So why were they deployed in the Southeast? Is it not for insecurity? So where we are there when these people enter the farmland and the people can no longer go to farm? Didn't they pass from the road or did they fly from the air? Where we are the security agent that you now said they should follow people? Follow who to farm? Follow who? You want them to follow women to the farm, Abi? If I have a wife, I won't allow anybody to follow her to farm. Oh. I'm not joking. If I have a wife, family in the village, I won't allow her to anybody. Because I know she's not safe in the house of anybody. What are you saying? If they were doing the work, these people wouldn't have entered the state, not to talk of going to any farm now. Does it not logical? So why are you now closing the barn door after the horse has escaped? Look at the law. Look at the law they put in place. Do you know what it means? The whole of 27 local government in Imo State alone. How many policemen will police farmers going to different farms in different local government? How many? Precious, can you just imagine? Is it feasible? Precious, is it feasible? Look at how people think. Something you know will not work. The federal government tried it. Did it work? I hope federal government tried it before. Did it work? Pressure, did it work? Did it work? So Imo State will now do it and it will succeed that with what? Okay, for the secretary they follow people to the farm. Who will now man the road? No, who now man the road? Who will check the road? Because that's where they pass from. Just contradictions all over. If they are taking care of this thing from the beginning, there wouldn't have been any need for anybody to go and check anybody in the farm now. They allow them to go and be roaming wide. And now they are looking for a solution that cannot be implemented. Imagine. Security be following them to the farm. What happened to forming vigilante like they did in Anambra? Look at Anambra now. Every kidnapper in Anambra has either left town or he is hiding inside his house. Because the fear of Udogachi is the beginning of wisdom for all kidnappers in Anambra. Now, even native doctors, when Soludo arrests native doctors, the one who said that can disappear, he will tell them, Shebi, we arrested you. I put you inside detention. Please, if you disappear, we will leave you. Or you disappear. Since Shebi, you say you have medicine that can make people disappear from the cell, we put you now. Everybody.
But it's a reality. But if people who can disappear, it's not every environment that is conducive to disappear.
Don't worry. Whatever you need, we'll give it to you. Disappear. Then we'll know that yes, we have left you. Abi? All of them are now crying for help.
Now, Barrister Darlington, speaking about Anambra State, the Anambra State Police Command has taken responsibility for the escape of 2 suspects detained in connection with the murder of a late Anambra lawmaker, Mr. Justice Azoka. The command spokesperson, SP Tojuku Ikenga, disclosed this in a statement issued today, Thursday. The police and other sister security agencies later recovered his... so that, in fact, as a matter of fact, according to Ikenga, the Anambra Police Command has taken full responsibility for the operational lapses of its operations, which led to the escape of 2 suspects involved in the gruesome murder of the deceased. The command hereby reiterates that, among other necessary security measures to improve safety in the state, it shall not rest until the fleeing suspects are rearrested and all those involved brought to book. Do you see that happening anytime soon?
It can never happen. Precious.
Sir?
It can never happen.
Why so?
Because if you look at the circumstances, these 2 were to lead them to where other criminals are. It was in that process that they disappeared. How come? How is it possible? Because ordinarily now, you're supposed to handcuff them, Abi. That is the first security measure you have to take. If they are going to show you the houses of the other of their fellow travelers, you handcuff them now. So you mean they ran away with handcuff? Precious.
Sir?
Please, somebody should tell me, because what I'm hearing this evening, everything is just annoying me. You mean these people, when you are taking them to sightseeing, you just left them to be walking and strolling as if they are going to watch football match, Abi? You didn't handcuff, so they ran away with handcuff. Police in Anambra, the criminals you are holding, you left them without handcuff and they ran away like that. 2 of them. Then the 3rd person, that one died inside the detention. So how did that one happen? Precious.
Sir?
Precious.
Sir?
Have you seen your police? When the international community now tell you that your police are very corrupt, these are the reasons. Look at, you own up. Head should roll on this matter. Look at how that prime suspect in a murder case just disappeared. So the matter is dead. Yes, now. The matter is dead. The matter is dead. They disappeared. You are going to... the people that disappeared from Owerri prisons some time ago, how many years ago? Didn't they tell you they are going to arrest them? Up to today, did you arrest anybody back? The one that happened at the prison in Abuja, is that not Kuje prison?
Yes.
Those Boko Haram commanders, 64 of them, that they said did they pick anybody back? When police tell you this, don't forget it. It's gone. That one don't go. The one that died, how did that one equally die in their custody?
All right, so Barrister Darlington, let's go straight to our lawmakers. As the senator representing Kogi Central, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, has insisted that her probe proceedings at the Senate be broadcast live, declaring that Nigerians have a right to witness the process. Make we know what we do. Akpoti-Uduaghan, who was referred to the Senate Ethics and Disciplinary Committee following her face-off with Senate President Godswill Akpabio over a seating arrangement, said she was ready to face the panel, but would not allow the matter to be handled behind closed doors. In a statement she posted on her Facebook page today, Thursday, the lawmaker said one had so far refrained from speaking publicly on the issue and other developments in the Senate, but had now decided to break her silence. She urged Nigerians to follow the proceedings closely, emphasizing that she would push for full transparency. All right, Barrister Darlington, do you see the 10th Assembly obliged?
Under normal circumstances now, yes, because that is because there is a public gallery in the assembly. Even the press supposed to cover what they are doing, because they are representing the people. The people need to see what you are doing, whether you are representing them well. It's not a secret society, neither is it a court assembly. It's not a secret society now. You see, even in the Western world, is it everything that you put? In fact, it's very annoying when you hear some people say, "No, we cannot discuss this thing here. We should go inside the room." What are you talking about? If you are talking about security matter, fine. We can excuse that. But every other thing, the public is supposed to know. We're supposed to hear. We're supposed to see. That's why you are there. National Assembly, not a selfish assembly. The lady is right. So that tomorrow we don't come and cook up things and then say, yes, she's as guilty as charged. Why can't you make it open? What is wrong there? No, what is wrong there? So that the public will know what you are doing. In fact, I strongly believe in this one. This one that she's saying, I am on all fours with her. Let her insist. Everything secret. Even minor issues. See, what is secret about everything now? If you want to turn it into a court, better. Tell us so that we will know. We'll not bother. But as long as you're elected by the people to be there, you must tell them what you are doing. You must. People must see what you are doing there. It's as simple as that. So anybody saying otherwise, you are not in a democracy. You are not in a democracy.
All right, Barrister Darlington, I don't know if you know if you're aware about the Ebonyi State, the youth president of Ohanes Ndibu's issue, Ibu Ayaka. So the court has rejected his bail application.
Over what? What did they say he did?
So he was arrested in Owerri in February 8 by operators of anti-kidnapping unit, Ebonyi Police Command, after winning re-election for a second term as the president of the council. He was subsequently brought to Abakaliki where he was detained by the police. Now, Iboyaka was later arraigned on February at the magistrate court on a felony charge and was remanded at the Abakaliki Medium Custodial Center. So the magistrate Sandra Ifeanyi Oyibe, a ruling on the bail application brought by the defense counsel Obina Ikeke said that the defendant was appearing before the court for the first time after he was remanded on February 12. Ms. Ikeke, however, argued that the bail application was made consequent on the deteriorating health condition of the defendant and appealed to the magistrate to grant the request. But Ms. Ikeke said if not for the health condition of the dependent, he won't stress ourselves. But the magistrate no agreed. Magistrate noted that the matter was coming up for the first time for hearing after the suspect was remanded after his arraignments. This is the first time this matter is coming up after the remand. You also know that you can make this application at the High Court. So if by the next adjournment, and the law says 14 days, you can apply for bail, especially if it's not a capital offense. Felony.
Precious.
Sir?
Please, what exactly did they say this young man did for winning an election? I don't understand.
His offense is still very unclear.
Because when I was asking, what did he do wrong?
They said it's for alleged conspiracy to commit felony. Conspiracy to commit felony and accusations of causing extreme fear to the people of Amegu, Nkalara community in Ishelu local council or government, the Ishelu local government area of Ebonyi State.
God, Precious.
Sir?
It's only in Nigeria that the police will detain you for what you have in mind. What you have in mind. So police now go into your mind.
They say it's conspiracy to commit felony. That is if you think for your mind, you won't commit felony. For that thinking, before you think, stop and first. Let's hush it. Let's arrest you ahead before the thinking, so that you know execute.
How can you listen to all these things and you will see things straight? Every day you will be telling them, maintain your
I keep begging people to
maintain your mental. How can you do that under these circumstances? Please tell me. That police will just see you and say, we suspect that you are thinking of going to rob. They didn't say any gun with you.
So make
they didn't say
first, so that you know go do them.
Can you imagine? And they put you without bail and all that. And then when you get there, they will now add more charges to make it heavy. So that when the judge or the magistrate here say, this kind matter, no bail for you. Of course now, it is the matter before him or her. That's the charge. Whether it is true or not, it doesn't concern the judge or the magistrate. The fact remains that this is the charge brought before the court. It is based on that they are now going to adjudicate on it and all that. If they not take decision, will you blame them? The police brought that charge. It is now left for your lawyer to go extra mile to convince the court that these charges are frivolous. Frivolous. And that is when they ask the police, bring evidence for this charge. Of course, they cannot substantiate it. Meanwhile, you have suffered harm. Your human rights violated severally in detention. Before they will not throw the matter away, they would have suffered you. If they want to make things difficult, the day of the court, nobody will bring you to court. And when they ask the police, they say the car broke down or there's no fuel to bring the car to bring you. They will give up to make sure they punish that person, detain him here, detain him there. Especially if the state is involved. All manner of excuse will be brought against you to make sure that they punish you. Precious.
Sir?
Are you aware that in some detentions, they pay the president of the cell to deal with you when they bring you in? Are you aware? When you enter.
To show you purpose.
When you enter.
Pay for fees, respect yourself.
God will help you. If you did not bring any money to give the president of the cell, he will now tell the boy to work on you. They will say give you VIP treatment. When clients tell you what they go through, you will be asking yourself whether you are hearing something from Dante's book titled Inferno. You'll be thinking that this thing never happened, but it happened. You enter, police will be there, you'll be shouting, Do you know the irony? When they are beating you, they'll be shouting, police will come, but this man won't kill us. Meanwhile, they are the one killing you. You don't have mouth to talk. Precious.
Sir?
Hey, God Almighty. I said police will be there.
Are you serious about this?
What are you telling me? I said that. I said police, they won't talk because they say that one na Kalakuta Republic, or what did they call that place? They'll be beating you, then they'll be shouting, police will come, or this man won't kill us. So they'll be beating you and they'll be shouting, you won't kill us, yeah, you won't kill us. By the time you come out, by the time you come out, you now know that yes, somebody had paid for your head. That is what happens.
But that is in bylaw. Is that not supposed to be a crime?
So you think that I said I've interviewed so many, not one, not two. So you can't tell me anything.
All right, so Barrister Darlington, let's speak quickly to what the Speaker of the House of Representatives said about female education. As he has said that he's reiterated his call for investment in Nigerian women, noting that in the present global and domestic context, investing in Nigerian women is not a luxury, but a strategic imperative, as he insists that 60% or nearly 60% of African women lack basic literacy skills. He said. That is Speaker Tajuddin Abbas. Barrister Darlington, of course, we know that the North has the highest literacy level.
In fact, I was
if we're talking about or out of school children, as it were. How I don't want to go far to state about how Amajiri schools were built and how they were destroyed and all of those. But what do you think the Nigerian government needs to do right in terms of education, especially that of female children? See, this National Assembly now is the list of women has the list of women representation. This particular National Assembly. We have just 4 senators. 4, Mary.
Precious.
Sir?
How do you justify a culture that does not allow women to even do anything? They are just there for production purpose. Going to school is like an abomination. Go to Afghanistan. Women are now going to school through undercover arrangements. Women in Afghanistan, as I talk to you now, they go to school clandestinely, and it's only a few people who can afford it. So, in such a culture, what do you expect? Pressure, what do you expect? Tell me, what do you expect? This system, go and check where it is coming from. Go and check. That is why when things are happening like this, we just generalize. Why not specify and separate? Let's know where this thing is coming from mostly. The same people that are the agent of suppressing women, they'll be the one to come out and be shouting. Women don't go to school, oh. Women don't do this, oh. Women don't do that, oh. Meanwhile, they are the agents, they are the promoters of suppressing women. Very hypocritical human beings. Is it the one who's supposed to say that, why can't you take care of his own region first and see whether the number will not reduce? Start from your own region now. Charity begins at home. Jonathan built that Almajiri school here. All over the north, about 160 of them. What happened at the end of the day? Precious, what happened to those schools? Please, somebody should tell me now. Do you know the impact the destruction of those schools will have in the north in the next 10, 15, 20 years? The children who are supposed to benefit from those schools, they will not enter the streets. And tomorrow you'll be crying. There is too much insecurity in the north. There is too much criminality in the north. Can you imagine? Precious, are you aware that if these children who are causing this nuisance in the north in the name of insecurity, if 50 of them have gone to school, this thing will not happen. At least they will not be tricked, or they will not be conscripted into what they are doing. Is that not true? So why is it not rampant here that you give somebody 5,000 naira to go and commit suicide or to go and kill somebody? No, you know it cannot happen over here now. But it's common there. So tomorrow the same leadership will come and be crying how this place did not happen. Are you not the one? Are you not the one that caused it? The people in the south here, was there any place they gathered together and then took a decision or took an oath that our children should go to school? Oh? Was there any place? Was there any time? It's a giving. It's a giving. It is a natural right. But you withdraw the one for your people. You took it away because of feudalism. And now you are crying foul. Please, how do I help somebody who has decided to commit suicide? Pressure, how? No, tell me how. How can I help somebody who has decided to go inside the room and commit suicide? You mean I should have followed him there? It's a decision you took. In spite of all the advice and all the education and all the civilization you can see all over the world, you choose to go that route. So how is that my problem? Tell me. You don't want to move forward, and you want me to follow you, so that I will not be a patriotic Nigerian, Abi. Precious, in the leadership of this country today, who have ruled Nigeria more, both in military and civilian dispensation? Is it not the North? By now, that place should have been paradise. Precious, sir. By now, the North should have been paradise. If you look at the level, the length of time they have ruled Nigeria, they are not talking about that to Precious. They are not talking about that at all. When they want to be mischievous, they will not choose a civilian regime. And forget that the military regime is equally there, because all the states that we have today, all of them were created by the civilian regime. Almost all of them. It was the handwork of civilian regime. Military regime, sorry. Military regime created all the states now.
Yes.
Is that not true?
Yes.
So why not say, because it was the military and it Northerners who created all this, we don't want them. Remove all the states now, because it was Northerners who were military head of state that created all these states. You want to choose and pick. But when they want to be mischievous, they will tell you, as civilian administration, the South has ruled more than the North. Are you serious? What happened to military regime? That one is not included, Abi. Remove their picture from Aso Rock now. Remove the picture of all the military head of state. Remove it from Aso Rock. All the decisions they took when they are military, remove all of them. Let us start afresh. Let's start afresh. But when they said that idea to you here in the South, you say it's true. If you check, since 1999, as if Nigeria started in 1999, Pressure, there are some arguments I don't want to entertain. And when they sell it to you here, you agree. You will not interrogate it and say, what are you talking about? Did Nigeria start in 1999? Was it not the military that the civilian took over from in 1999? Did you even want to leave the government, you military? Did you want to leave? It was civilians here who fought for democracy. It was civilians here who fought for democracy. And now you want to enjoy it willy-nilly. And the people inside didn't say, no, since you people say you don't want a civilian regime, why not go to the North and continue with the military regime now? Go there and enjoy military regime. After we struggle for independence, these same people, they came to enjoy it too. They said they don't want independence in 1957. Look at it, go and check. Independence struggle. It was almost from here. After we struggle and struggle, we hand over everything to them. Yet they are not satisfied. Pressure, they are not satisfied. Everything, they must bring one sentiment or the other. And because we here who claim that we went to school, we are mumu, we surrender to them so that peace will reign in Nigeria. Yet the peace does not reign. Precious, yet the peace did not reign. I don't know what else we can do for us to live in peace in Nigeria. Look at insecurity. Precious, I've been asking questions. How can you say that for you to do your business, you need the whole Nigeria, all the forests in Nigeria? What kind of business is that? All
right, Lagos, Nigeria phone lines are open. Let's start to take your calls and reactions to these conversations we've reached tonight. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. 0817 175 6338. 0817 175 6338. You can call the alternative line on 0803 692 9933. 0803 692 9933. These are the numbers to call. Barrister Darlington, we hear that Abari Bey has told Gowon that it's time to write your own book. Reveal truth about 1966.
I've been waiting, I've been waiting. Pressure, I told you.
You've been waiting for someone that Yannick to speak of.
No, not Gowon.
Okay.
No, seriously.
Okay.
I wrote an article in the Sun newspaper. That was 2011 or so.
Okay.
The thing that got the attention of Gowon. He now called me through his PA, who happened to be an Igbo man. And he said that he's writing a book based on what, because I wrote Biafra, the North and Ojuku, something like that. Yeah, I remember it. I will give you that article, you read it. It was so popular that the Sun published it in 2 pages, 2 separate pages, page 5 and page 19 on that same day. That article. So, Gowon now told me that. I said, oh, no problem. I'll be happy. I will help him in researching for the book he wants to write on what happened and all that. I said, no problem, sir. I've been waiting for him. Then his 80th birthday, Precious.
Sir?
His 80th birthday, they sent me invitation. Go once 80th birthday. Of all the 1,000 girls that came all over the world, I am the smallest. Pressure. I'm the smallest in that international conference center. You came with that. They sent me a card with all the federal government logo and everything. So I've been waiting for him up to that. I've not had anything. I don't know whether he has been doing it secretly or whatever. I don't know. Or he's waiting. He's waiting when all the actors have died, like Babangida's this thing. He will now write his own book. Go on, please write your own book. We are waiting for it. In fact, we are waiting for your own more than that of IBB.
Okay. All right. Phone lines are open. 0700 903 903 903 0817 175 6338. Hello. Good evening. Are you there? Have I lost you just now? Hello. Good evening. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome, Jova. How are you?
Doing very well. Barrister Darlington, good evening, sir.
Are you
Precious?
Are you not tired of disguising your voice? There's nothing to disguise.
Barrister Darlington, I'm tired. Precious will always find me out. Hey, let me greet Promise today. Barrister Darlington. Precious has violated my mental health in particular, my own mental health now. And after she will tell me to protect it. With all these news I'm hearing.
I'm telling you. What is that to protect again?
Where do I start from now?
I am not the maker of the news.
That of Lagos State, in fact, the pressure is so annoying. I don't know why people are keeping quiet over this nonsense. I don't know why.
Precious, my mental health is violated. I need to put that out there now for you to hear.
It's okay.
But let me start by saying that.
But I don't take full responsibility, please. It's okay.
Are you not the one that read it?
I cannot take
You read it to my hearing.
No, I cannot.
Please, you are the one that read it.
Did I force you to come to session? I cannot force you to come to session.
You know that I've always been in the session.
I fixed church today. Did I tell you to come to church? Even if it's just 4 members, I will hold my service. But even if it's 4 members, are we not going to hold service?
Yeah, you will. Yeah. After it happened yourself.
But you know that the only place I will be by this time is on VOP.
Oh, stop
and I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Stop it, I like it.
Eyinaya Baribe should write his book. Let us at least hear another story.
No,
he's not writing. He's telling Gowon to write.
No, he's telling Gowon to write.
In fact, Gowon should even write a book. He should write it because. But I wonder if that story on Aburi Accord will stand. Remember that story by Darlington?
Yes.
If he understood it to say okay, and eventually somebody poke-nosed and he changed the decision about that. I wonder the type of story he will write. That aside, Lagos State is a wonderful state. But Darlington, what is happening is that this is the danger of having a one-party system in an assembly.
I'm telling you.
They will come together and decide anything, nobody can counter them. Now, they have come together and they can no longer understand each other. But do you remember the story of the Tower of Babel?
Yes.
Maybe that is what is happening to Lagos State. Where is the governor today? He can't even say anything about.
He can't say anything.
But one thing that I am so surprised about is that Nigerian security agency supported him.
I'm telling you, they are not.
And there is only one man that has the flag of these security agencies in this country. Only one man. So it is like that.
Commander-in-Chief, yes.
Now,
he's the only one who can deploy them anywhere.
On the day, if you don't know, go and watch it on YouTube again. The day he was sworn into office, they all submitted all the flags to him. Precious.
Exactly.
He's a symbol of authority.
Authority, yes.
He has power. He can say go, they go. He can say don't go, nobody will go. So that is that. My mental health is violated, Precious.
Sorry.
If there's a step down, use it to correct it. If not,
sorry, I cannot take full responsibility. But I appreciate you for speaking out. Thank you so much. Good night. Thank you. Phone lines are still open. Hello, good evening and welcome. Hello. Good evening. Are you there? Welcome. I can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can hear you clearly.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
You can hear me clearly.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is and I greet you, Precious. I greet you, Barrister Darlington.
I greet you too, Shola.
Well done, my brother.
See, I'm going to pick on this Lagos State House of Assembly WrestleMania. See, the chicken is coming home to roast.
Yes, so.
And for Obasa to have such audacity, it means that the commander-in-chief must be very aware of this.
Of course.
Now look at all the changes that were made. The withdrawals, the new commissioner, the IGP or whatever. Look at the withdrawals. You know, this cannot take place without the commander-in-chief being aware. Now, the question is this the kind of democracy, the kind of renewed hope that will set this country on track? See, what I've always thought about now is that, you know that our politicians, even the so-called ones that fought for that advocated for democracy, they are the ones now gathering together to put Nigeria in the drain. It's just so ironic. Very, very ironic. Look at the way they are Obasa's supporters. You know, what I can say is that thugs have taken over the country. I'm telling you, thugs, even the see, thugs are, don't let me use the word that to make precious now to turn me away.
Thank you.
Because I'm using the word thug, I don't know what else to use again. So, and unfortunately, Nigerians, we are just being led like a sheep. You know, anywhere you push us. You know, and so I don't see any hope. But the only hope I see is radio like you, voices like Barrister Darlington, you know, Precious, and some of us are calling. Unfortunately, the best of us are really the best of us. And until the best of us, even though no matter how few.
You've started again.
No for Nigeria.
Okay, but brother, please be holding that last thought. This is one of the reasons I have a problem. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Barrister Darlington, you see now they want to come and bring up my leg outside. Hello, good evening and welcome. Hello.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Can you quench it, sir? Welcome.
Premu.
So, Ubi, so Ubi ego. Okoya.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good evening, Dr. Barrister Darlington.
Aha, well done, no.
You know, add native to the doctor.
How are you today, sir?
You know, add native to the doctor.
No, it's curing our this thing now. It's curing our BP. So we just he's doctor now.
Okay.
Barrister self, you just say. Okay. So me, I don't have anything to contribute. I just want to tell Ikeja Electric, may they give us light. Almost 1 week now, I never see light here. Who should hear?
You shall be hearing from them after the review by B and C.
Yes.
Thank you.
Precious, I ring bell for them. Help me use your bell to ring so that I shout for them so that they will come.
Ikeja Electric, is it where be that your house again?
Is there no should?
Oh, should the backyard here? Ikeja Electric, have fun now. You know what made they listen to us?
May they come. I beg.
All right.
And you will pay bill, Abby. You must pay
all right.
bill,
I appreciate you. Hello. Good evening and welcome. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma.
You're welcome.
I greet you well.
We greet you too. Welcome.
My hand gave up.
Thank you.
My name is Jakuruti. I'm coming from my Jukwa Bayo.
You're welcome.
We are really happy for what is happening in Lagos State House of Assembly.
How can you be happy?
I'm really happy. Let them fight themselves and let them come down. Let the State Assembly come down. So you that will get.
It's so sad. Seriously, it's so sad, Precious. It's so sad.
All right.
Very, very sad.
That's it then. Okay. All right. Hello. Good evening. Hello. Hello. Are you there? Good evening. All right. Let's see. Hello. Good evening. Okay, so let me just quickly run some messages because I have quite a number of them. Kenechiko from First says, good evening. Since the police have said it's their fault that those kidnappers ran away, let them replace the police with the missing kidnappers. Let them use the police officers to replace the missing kidnappers.
Yes,
His Royal Highness Bisi Woko say they are just doing Meranda. The more you look, the less you see. It's obvious that Obasa will not just be removed like that, knowing fully well that big forces in Aso Rock are solidly behind him. And then he further says that Barrister Darlington, please don't bother yourself because Lagos State government is still under the influence of Babasope magic. Palm Wine, my name is Palm Wine Powerless, says Precious and Barrister. Some people who are naive politically would believe that there is a leadership crisis in the Lagos State House of Assembly. I beg to differ on that. It is all about 2027 governorship. A direct entry into the fray by Seyi Tinubu, who would polarize the APC along two main divides. The game plan is to polarize one part and create divisions inside that part so as to introduce Seyi as a consensus candidate later. It is a smokescreen for Seyi Tinubu's ambition. Time would unravel this plot. Barrister Darlington. Did you hear that?
Let's wait now. Most time you see the same man propose, God dispose. Is that not true?
Yes.
Whether it is for good or for bad, what I'm saying is that the image is not good. What we are seeing now, even if they want to be Machiavellian about it, this is the wrong way to go about it. Very, very wrong way to go about it. Because at the end of the day, the so-called center of excellence will no longer be center of excellence. I don't see how this thing will go down without somebody getting injured. Or without the state getting injured. I don't see how. But it started from the beginning. That's what I told you here. It started from the beginning. All this thing can only happen because you allowed it. Precious, is that not true? You allowed it. If the people of the state have resisted like we did to Rocha Sokrocha in Imo State, or even Oji Kalu in Abia State, it will not happen. It will not happen. It will not happen. I mean, we are in a democracy now. Is it not a people's choice that matters, Precious? Democracy is the people's choice, the people's will. So if now it is one man's will, one man's selfish, it is no longer democracy. That is the truth here. If we are going to rely on one man to choose who, there are things I don't want to hear. He's the one that did it, the one that appointed this. Precious, can you be president and be minister of works, and minister of finance, and minister of petroleum? And in fact, become all the minister. So you must choose one.
All right, thank you.
The rest must go to other people now.
All right, thank you. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, you're welcome.
This...
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead now. What's your name, sir?
Barrister Darlington, I greet you, sir.
Well done, no.
I respect you, sir. Kudos to you, sir. My sister Precious, I greet you also.
Welcome.
You are doing well.
Thank you.
My dear, I just want to say something concerning to Anambra. Those people that they say they ran away. Barrister, you can understand the day I told you that this is political. Because when they kidnap somebody from the onset, major thing that caused those things is that one, you kidnap somebody and the person you kidnap now see the people that he knew among those gang kidnappers.
You will not be alive.
Hello. Why now? Hello. Hello. Oh dear, unfortunately, you may have to call us via.
God will be great all of them in Jesus' name.
Hey, Pastor Darlington, he said, good night, ma. Thank you.
He said, God will bless all of them. I think that's what I heard, though.
Oh, I didn't hear.
In the evening like this.
Leo from Lagos says the alleged owner of Lagos State is behind the former speaker Obasa, and we want the crisis to persist, and maybe it will lead to the end of APC misrule in Lagos State.
Liberation of Lagos.
Wish. Okay, Idowu Henry from Ojo says, I welcome Obasa back to the house. The house will now do the proper thing by removing him accordingly. The house elected him to lead, and if they say it's enough, I don't think he can continue by force. By tomorrow we will hear what's next.
I wonder.
And then he says, Barrister Darlington, good evening to you too, and Precious. Look at where we found ourselves, from Osun to Rivers and now Lagos. This leader will finish up. Of course, we know this will happen because Lagos is already captured by The same thing is now going around the whole Nigeria. The bubble will soon burst.
Exactly.
Sarafadin from Ajawa State sent in that message. And then this here says, no, it's not only any democracy tenants to step down to install who when they remove speaker. Obasa is staging a comeback by court judgment or by might of his voice. What's currently happening in Lagos and Osun are the effects of reduction of public governance to who I trust to maintain perpetration of injustice, unfairness, and inequality or inequity that favor the incumbent instead of who is competent that has popular will of the people. Well, you had quite a lot to say there. Unfortunately, that's too lengthy for me to read. Tuchukwu Adele Thompson, thank you. Appreciate you. Yusuf from Ijeko says, Lagos is not the center of excellence in practice. A lot of anomalies as they call it, happen here. I don't really like that because other states copy those bad things. Concerning P2B, there's something about him that gives the APC supporters sleepless nights. They should copy his leadership style and character and not replace with their tears. Stop it now. Okay. Moving on. Good evening, precious. My name is Mohammed from Maza. Mr. President should save our democracy. What is happening, Tinubu is fully aware. Obasa should stop acting on federal power. If not, Lagos will be divided. May Almighty Allah save this country. Good evening. Okay, I see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And Amechi from Mafaluko says, Barrister Darlington, what is excellent about Lagos in that is that there are two speakers. There is what's good fatherism. This is what good fatherism produces. It's only in Nigeria that cost of power is far higher than house rent. Before the end of President Tinubu's, the estimate of 30% cost of doing business will get to 60%. In Imo, lawmakers are wasting their time because Hope Uzodinma was brought in to serve an agenda. When we're ready, we'll look back. I will take back our country. That's what he said, and said, God bless our land. All right, going back to my calls. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Good evening.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, my name is Shibeze.
Shibeze, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling from Kotu. But I greet you.
Yes, so well done.
Yeah, I'm commenting on those are Anambra murderer that is.
No, they are still a suspect.
Yes, those policemen should get arrested and tortured badly. They know everything concerning those guys that escaped from their hand. Next thing now, they will go and carry innocent people, say that they are the one that caught them or they caught them. Understand? I know Nigerian police are very corrupt.
I'm telling you. I mean, they have known their face and their names.
But another thing I want to chip in. I want to say, yesterday, our former president, what he said about the election. Understand? He's one that contributed to the suffering of Nigeria today. Have you been listening to verse of Obasanjo? Obasanjo told you to sack an chairman that is on position that time. Had you been sacked him, all this thing will not happen. APC will not take about from him. Huh? Understand?
All right, I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see if we can take more calls here. Hello? Okay, I think calls are not going on the hybrid at all. Hello, good evening and welcome. Hello?
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Welcome.
Mr.
Can you help me increase the volume of your voice a bit?
Increase the volume. Let us hear you.
Hello, can you speak up a bit more? Thank you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Mr. Barrister, thank you. Good evening.
Good done.
As well as Precious.
Thank you. Good evening.
Yes. I've been trying to get Barrister Darlington his number, but I couldn't be able to get it.
It's so difficult, Abby.
I couldn't get it, and this is the only time, and this is my first time. Yes.
Okay. What's your own name now? You never tell us.
My name is Kenneth. Sorry, Kenneth.
Kenneth?
Yes.
Calling from where?
Calling from Ogun State.
Long.
Yes.
What thing happen where you want to get my number? Anything?
No, I thought, there was a day you said you went at this seminary where you went to plug this in. Then I thought maybe the seminary at Obasa where we went to school.
No, I didn't go to seminary school.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you. I guess we'll talk later now. We're live on air. But I don't you try and connect him later.
Abi? Yeah, I've answered him now.
Right. Thank you so much,
Reverend Father.
Okay. All right. So let's see if I can go back to more messages. Oops, my messages on YouTube are just on fire, but let's see. Hello, good evening and welcome.
First, Mr. Darlington, I greet you all.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, firstly, I want to talk about Imo State because the insecurity you are talking about, I look at all these things that this is a problem in Nigeria here because Nigeria government or whatever that are spreading these things all parts of the country. And at the end of the day, it's not good because I'm looking at herdsmen going down to Imo State to be taking people. The decision is far. You know, from all the whole north going down to that side, up to that extent of not allowing people to go to their farm again. It's very, very bad. And again, the Anambra issue, like all of us know, should be a political problem because so far the man has been killed, and what they did then was maybe to pick one or two things as if maybe they are working. That is why they arrested the people. At the end of the day, they have decided to leave them to go so that the message they sent to them will not be announced to everybody. So that's the way I see it. God continue to fight for some of us that don't have the power to fight for ourselves. So good night.
All right, thank you. Good night too. Okay, going to YouTube now. Ibo Chimara says, okay, Cynthia Omorogiava, I see you. Thank you too. And Lionheart says, you people are economizing the... no, I cannot economize audio. Jeff, I see you too. Thank you. Obed Oji says, wow, our pink girl Queen Precious. What did you say again? Thank you. Ifeanyi Ferdinand says, finally, I'm able to see my brother that I have been hearing on radio. Jude Jules says, good evening, Barrister and Precious. Charles Zuru says, another Zazu. Which one is Zazu? Obed says, Barrister Darlington, this is very simple. Tinubu does not want to lose Lagos State again in another Lagos, in another election.
Okay, is
he knows Obasa has certain influence.
Where was he when it happened the first time?
Ogola, period. Until Ella says, I greet you, Lady Precious and Barrister Darlington. This party is shredded with Agberus from state to the federal. And Ola Okunwobi says, Precious, love, is it Precious? Love to the fear government. Is a precious love to the fear government. You are a news presenter. Fear not. Did you see that revelation? No. May go add that the Yahtzee we don't lost now for inside Kaduna State. Go and ask that the Yahtzee that question. Go and tell him. Oh, but don't you say another election and another Lagos? Ola says Agbere people talking. Jabless says. Incoming counselor. You won't laugh die for that matter. Incoming counselor. Darlington Ugbo says, good evening, Sister Prayer. You sabi do amebo. See incoming counselor. Laugh in Kuala Lumpur. In Kuala Lumpur language. Nigeria democracy is just a joke. That's what you said. Who then again sends me this message? Anoiner Kelvin says Center of Excellence. Irony, you put a laughing emoji there. Ola says we go see waiting go happen last. Raymond Odafe says Obasa is a great man. We are the he said what? We are the rest of the makers. We are the rest of the lawmakers. Said where did they go into hiding? Face him if you have the balls. Sorry, excuse my language. Okay. Sake says I pay at most $35 per month for a 1 BR apartment, a 1 bedroom apartment. I live in Virginia. Barrister Darlington, you are very correct. Talking about a utility bill that is not expensive. $35. That's a chicken change to pay Barrister Darlington. For 4 hours. 2 for their own 2-4 is 2-4 in. It's not like our own 2-4, eh? So, and Raymond Daffy says, Barrister, get angry and deal with PHC and sorry, eh? Or Ikeja elected. The way it vex me, deal with them where. What's the reason behind killing farmers by Fulani? That's the question. Ifeanyi then says, Hope Ozodinma is not here for us. He is busy deploying securities that are humiliating and intimidating and also killing our own people, tagging innocent people on non-gunmen and all that. Basic Market says, it's people should free and release our Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That's what you said. Stephen Daniel says, Madam Precious, oh, stop it. I like it. She says she's very beautiful. Seeing your face. Oh, stop it. Chilled Power says Nigeria is just okay. Emeka Weke says the Nigerian government should release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It be like saying only Mazen Nnamdi Kanu they talk for Instagram, be YouTube. Chidi Maikwe says, good job, Lagos House of Assembly. You have become warriors of Griffinisham. Blessing Martina says, Pre, well done, my sister. Your Excellency, Barrister Darlington, I salute on her too. Bobby says, sometimes I do ask myself what this our so-called father and mother they think. And they said they want to defect to Labour Party. They won't defect to Labour Party politics and their politicians and their lives. I catch a sense in that. Samuel Fagbon says, Bala Bauchi State Governor are shutting down schools for 5 weeks of Ramadan. Nigerians are weak to what they are working towards in our land. Remember, this same man stood up for terrorists during Buhari's tenure. I said, oh dear. Barrister Darlington, let me go and take calls, I beg. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, you're welcome. Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, good evening, Barrister Darlington.
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Chike. I'm calling from Apapa.
Chike, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yes. I want to talk about Tinubu and his boy. One thing Tinubu don't understand is that everything that has beginning has an ending.
Of course.
Who builds mansion are not always recognized. It is the owner of that mansion. Tinubu, the vote you played is indirectly telling Tinubu that this house you are living in is already having a foundational problem and cracks on the wall. But Tinubu may not understand it. And if you continue like this, by 2027, the mansion will collapse while he is inside. Talking about the Anambra, the criminals that murdered the lawmaker in Anambra State, the state is aware of what is going on there. In fact, let me be sincere to you because I don't like the civil. The one that they say he died in the custody. Did anybody see the cops?
I wonder.
That.
Oh.
Hey. Network. Barrister. Hello. Good evening.
Is it not so worrisome?
Precious. Very
Sir,
well.
you're welcome.
Yeah, this is Chijoga Anthony.
You're welcome.
Actually, what is happening in Nigeria is a tire us.
Sorry.
It's tire us because I don't know why everything is very, 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 very difficult, even for the poor masses. And government are not doing it. What they are thinking, fighting, is for their own betterment, politics. See, Precious, me, I'm your best caller. I'm one of the best caller in this voice of the people because you people are giving me hope. Because listening to what I say, I'm giving hope. But right now, my challenges is getting more.
Okay.
I say my mental situation is getting difficult. Right now, if I'm because of medication, if I piss, if I'm urinating, I am urinating stone or granite because of why? The tablet, the expensive, I have been spending, affecting my kidney. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get help. Please, but I'm patient. I'm the one that you helped last time for the post-trade. Now he's coming back because of no medication. Money, I've been spending money. My family, government is not paying me. They are not assisting me. I have 2 children, paying them in school. Now, even to pay them for school, it's difficult. And I cannot go and beg because of my condition as a blind person. I'm an Igbo man. People know Igbo people as not a beggar. So please, I don't want to do this to go out to beg for money to take it off my head.
All right, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I do hope that well-meaning Nigerians would hear and perhaps reach out to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sorry about
wow.
that. It's unfortunate. Okay, CY then says, Precious and Barrister Darlington on Lagos State House of Assembly saga is getting to the point that impurities have become impunity or impurity have become the order of the day. No more law. Some people are the god themselves. I see anarchy looming, be it local government, state, and nation in general. It's a pity. It's getting out of hand. Save the masses. That's what you said. And then this here says, Madam Precious and Barrister Darlington, this Obasa case is what is happening is Olomo's case too. Our president is breeding Agberu's dynasty in Yoruba land. I pray the Yoruba people will wake up and say enough is enough. Otherwise, Lagos will continue to be conquest of our president. Why? Why would you say that? Mayor from Festac says, good evening, Barrister Darlington and Precious. What happened in Lagos House of Assembly today is still the continuation of the impunity of that started about 2023 presidential election. Anarchy and lawlessness is the order of the day. On Peter will be flying on business class tickets with his hard-earned money. How has it reduced the cost of living as well as goods and services for the country? That's what you asked. And Precious, this is Prince from Milas. It says, Precious, those people that are doing protests at Alimosho, Precious, those people don't have work. Because if they have a job, you won't be doing unnecessary protests. Shebi your gago, you may go work. May come back again. Gullible Nigerians, Mr. Darlington, once you give them 2 sachets of noodle, they will come home to their families. It's in a waiting hunger the cost. Now make those people day there. Shego from Lagbado says, Lady P, in spite of all the issues happening in the country, all you can see, all I see you is I'm willing to give you everything. Please look my way and give me a chance. I don't understand. I don't understand the chance.
You need a chance.
Chance to do what? Do I look like expressway?
Chance.
I'm not a bulldozer. Precious, good evening. Please let me say this and put it in records. If President Bola Ahmed Tinubu successfully succeed himself back to power in 2027, the president will make sure the constitution is amended to either prefer him for 3rd term or amended to be a 6-year tenure, and he will be the first benefactor of the amendments, because he will guide the insincere, incompetent, and unintelligent and semi-backed, uneducated elements of groups of people of the law. Only lawmakers needed to do his bidding. El-Rufai might not be a saint, but hear the message he has to offer. Of whom interest is the president's serving. You said quite a lot anyway. Peter from Idimo, thank you. Okay. KB from Alagbado says, please tell Barrister Darlington there is an alternative to PHCN as solar power gadgets are available in various capacity. For how much, Oga?
I wonder.
What is your purchasing power? Your purchasing power. Because it takes an educated man to move on as the injection is getting closer. It takes an educated buttocks to move as the injection is getting closer. Nigerians don't react because 70% of the populace are illiterate, while most of the remaining 30% are politically indifferent. I don't see that now. Good evening, Barrister Darlington and Precious. My name is John Amode from Shimawa, Ogun State. I'm happy to see what is happening in Lagos State of Assembly. When all abnormalities are happening in River State, Tinubu kept silent because of his personal interest. God would perhaps disgrace APC because the blood and pain of innocent and suffering of innocent Nigerians will fight them back. They are you said a lot. I'm not going to read the rest of it, please. Okay, and this is coming from who now? Let's see. This is Churchill from Ikorodi. Says, many thanks for your insightful analysis. For me, Lagos State House of Assembly is in total disarray with Obasa's illegal entry to the hallowed chamber. Again, things have fallen apart and the center can no longer hold. They are under pressure to hold Lagos State. The law of karma is fighting them back. Legally, Honorable Meranda remains the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. It's a pity hearing this evening that police in Anambra State has taken responsibility on the suspect. Please produce them alive. Things are going ozigizaga. All right. Good evening, VOP. As you are talking, the Bauchi State government has declared 1 month holiday for all schools in the state. Hey, Ulua. Andrew from Majorista says, are you aware that Bauchi State, now be my news now, 5 weeks to observe incoming Ramadan. Now, wow. Greetings to Precious and Barrister Darlington. I tell you, God will judge this power minister and his group. They put us in band A and still giving us epileptic lights. Later, they will tell us they will be giving lights for 4 days and take for another for 1 day. Yeah. As I am telling you now, it is 1 day on, 1 day off. This extortion may not be tolerated after much endurance. But Mr. Darlington, is it that Nigerians don't have right to react? If the condition to put you in band A is the fact that you'd have within 20 to 24 hours of light, and the federal government isn't doing that, or PHM, whatever, it's not doing that. Do you not have the right to protest? What is 1 day on and 1 day off? Does that equate or 4 days on and 1 day off? Does that
they'll calculate it in 30 days of the month. Whether you have light on, that is the most painful aspect of this thing. Common prepaid meter in 21st century pressure, we cannot afford to give it to ourselves. Prepaid meter, but they'll be quick to put everybody in band A. Whether you like it or not, you are in band A.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Good evening, Mr. Koboko.
Oh, my brother, man, Koboko. Where have you been? I greet you too, my brother.
Now, recharge card, if you recharge 500 naira, if you say hello, recharge card go finish.
But you don't check on this period. Koboko, I just said only me. This week alone, I don't load more than 10,000 naira recharge card. Before I don't call to. But that will not be 50% increment for my head.
I'm telling you.
Hey, sir.
You get something with the plan in Ota now. In Ota. Chief don't they play now. Chief don't they play. As I'm telling you now, I carry my cutlass and my arrow and my spear. Even when in my state, I'm not safe because I'm waiting for the time with the job. So what I want to tell you this night is that anybody that is talking about 2027, hello?
I didn't hear you.
Anybody that's talking about 2027, only what Tinubu have done from June 2 years ago to now is to destroy shop from Spring-Gondabri to Winners. Saying you want to dualize it, you never do anything. From Lagos going to Calabar Coastal, it destroys landmarks, amusement park. You never do anything. And the people are talking to 27. So I want to ask Nigerians, supposing if Tinubu promote for that place now, or supposing if he resign, and maybe the abolition National Assembly, Nigeria no go survive. This 2027 what they talk about, when never do anything, it depends me. Are you hearing me? It depends me. So in conclusion, because of the tax card, don't you Bello is in Sokoto collecting money.
They say make village people help find them. I mean, say make village people help. Everybody go. You know say that village community they train. It takes a community to raise a good child.
Amnesty, the Western world will bring ammunition and guns. Say them they give amnesty. When they talk about our natural resources, look at what is happening in Niger, in Burkina Faso, and Mali. Their citizens don't even want the military to leave them. They say they don't want to go back to democracy. We are suffering because of Mahmoud and because of Ojosi Sokoro. Even we went into the entertainment, people no longer come out there again. Because now they bring all these artists. They need to be around 1,002. Should we go first of all talk before you go drink beer? Okay, none of the one is produced. None of what they produce. I have customers from Songo going to Atom. People no longer sell market. So in working us. And if we talk, there's enough we no talk. I like carry people to vote. Go send for Tinubu.
No, now Koboko, no talk like that for here.
Yeah, I make that for you.
No vex, but you know reach like that, Koboko. No. That is unacceptable, please. Good evidence. Evening, everyone. Please, Barrister, inform Peter Obi that he needs El Rufai right now. Good evening, Barrister Darlington. Please tell Anti-Precious APC woman leader to pick my calls and SMS. Chief Boy Zerahim Monarchy from Ekoto. You say I won't blame his SY President Jonathan if he's listening advice advice of APC Board of Trustees. APC would have PDP if he had listened to the advice of PDP Board of Trustees. APC would not have taken over power from PDP during his regime. If he could have sacked INEC chairman, then PDP will still remain in power. But if he did that, then on for things, say maybe the APC too could do wonders. Exactly. Now who no go, now you know. All right, okay. And this here says, how do we get here? How did we get here in Nigeria? How do we get out of here? This is a case of masochist, the general public enjoying the thrills from sadists, those in government. The problem is the leaders, but more problem are the followers. The action of evil persists because they go on unfettered by the good ones. Ihanyo better from Surulere. Yeah, it's been a long time I heard from you. Please, where is Mazi? Mazi? Mazi from Germany, Obikono. Where are you, Mazi? I just remembered you now because somebody asked of you the other time.
Even they do. From your friend from South Africa.
Yes, so
who said you will come and observe the election.
Election not finished. Maybe not the next 55 years election, all right. Hello, good evening and welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you're welcome. Good evening. Is that Obi? Who remind me? Obi Daddy, Obi more now. I cannot forget Obi.
Obi, where you go?
You're welcome.
No, Ella Begra.
How are you, my brother?
I do. Ella Begra.
No, I'm okay now. It's a long time. It's the sweet. If you come on, you enjoy it. It's not the Lord that comes to this headache. No? How are you, my brother?
Well, we did find you. We are welcome.
Okay. This is the state. I want to talk about you.
Your network is bad though.
Obi, change your position. Change your position.
Can you hear me now?
We can manage it, yes.
Okay, I see you say they're talking about security. We don't have police station.
Nation. Yes.
Government does not have police station. And that speaker is from he's my boy. He's busy from every meeting where he cannot visit the police station in his local government. He cannot visit the police station.
No. Obi, your line is very bad. It's unfortunate. Your line is so bad. We can't hear anything.
But it's a fact now. Where is the police station? No, none of them is existing again. The one they burnt in my local government, they started rebuilding it. All the policemen living in my house, they have all gone to Enugu, Owerri, Umuahia. No police station, no. You can't find any. I'm not joking.
All right. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, you're welcome.
Madam Precious.
Sir.
Don't allow people to know you as a PDP member.
What happened? PDP no be party.
PDP, they are all bad people.
Are you serious? I beg, now we announce party where I belong to like this. We are the announcer.
I thought maybe she enter with the Labour Party now, Abi.
I greet you.
Well done, my brother.
Justice of the Federation of Federal Republic of Ghana.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
If you talk the one you can talk into Nigeria, believe that no.
My brother, it's very painful.
Your life is more important, more than any other thing.
It's very important to my brother.
Nigeria, more especially APC people, they are all.
You see your life network no one may even hear this thing, network no one may talk that the way you want to talk. All right, so I appreciate you. Thank you. Barrister Darlington, let me have your parting shots as we depart from here.
Precious. Sir? They say when a fish want to get bad, it starts from the head. That is fish, they rotting from the head. I believe so. The first capital of Nigeria after Calabar was short-lived, was Lagos. And I can say our oil resources was used to build Lagos State. And so Lagos had become, a center of commerce. If things start happening here, pressure, how will you feel? Just look at it that way. Because this thing will start gradually like that. Before you know it, there will be disappearances. There will be political killings. There will be and you know that the Wild West started in the Southwest here. So this thing that we are taking lightly, letting us snowball into what I'm thinking, because, power, people that are power drunk, there's nothing they cannot do. We are still mourning the death of Funshaw Williams, that we don't know who killed him. But he was assassinated in his home.
Barrister Darlington, a story coming up just has it that Meranda stepped down peacefully during reconciliation talks or peace talks. Do you believe? Well, that's not quite substantiated yet. No response from her team yet.
No, but, Precious.
Sir?
You see, that is why evil have continued to fester in our environment and in our polity, because they use force to subdue you, to have their way, whether you like it or not. So people who are blaming the people for being docile, this is the reason. Imagine a woman of that height, a woman of that caliber. Look at what they are doing to her. What do you want her to do?
So they said that she made it clear that she resigned, and when somebody resigns from office, that the paraphernalia of office will be taken away from the person. So that's why that's speaking about the
withdrawal of her.
Exactly.
So the 27 lawmakers behind her now, they will not be shopping for another speaker for themselves. So if your speaker has been removed, so who are you? You can imagine imagine the manipulation, Precious. So these 27 lawmakers now, before you know it, all of them will start gradually going to bow down before Obasa, and he'll be laughing at them and say, "Look at you people, look at you. You think you get power? Yeah, come now. Just look at that, Precious." In fact, the people of Lagos State, you have to wake up. You have to wake up. Not every time you be pursuing the wrong person. You have to wake up. Remove the log of wood in your eyes before you talk of a speck in another person. If you truly love Lagos State, save Lagos State from what is coming, because this thing will snowball into something bigger. That's my own advice.
All right, that's the size of our package this evening. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Thank you, everyone who's joined. You guys now love you plenty. But remember that you have to protect your mental health, so that you don't say that I brought you news and I'm frying your mental health, because me too have mental health to protect. But I love you all the same. I'll see you again tomorrow evening, God willing. I love you so much. Have yourself an amazing evening. Good night and God bless.